Hello, this is Pattu from freefincal, and in this video I would like to discuss the power of compounding with Srikanth. I had discussed this with him earlier today, and it looked like he had understood what it meant. So I'd like to do this again in this video and see how it goes. So Srikanth, I would like to make an agreement with you. When you reach the age of 10, I would like to give you an amount of rupees 10.
Yes.
Okay, and if you don't touch this money for the next 10 years, that is until you reach the age of 20, I will double this for you.
Yeah.
So what will the value become?
20.
And if you keep this 20 intact and don't spend it, and when you reach the age of 30, I will again double that. So it will become
40.
right. And so if you reach the age of 40, and I'll double that, and it will become
80.
right. So we'll keep doing that. So add this 10 to it, it will become 50. And if you 80, if it doubles, will become
160.
right. So at 60 years of age, this 160 will become 320. At 70 years of age, this 320 will become 640. At 80 years, this 640 will again double to 1280. At 90 years of age, this will double to 2560. And at 100 years of age, this will double to 5120. So you started with only 10 rupees, and you just did not spend any of the profits that you got later on, or the original amount, and that 10 grew all the way up to 5120. That's like 500 times increase, right?
Yeah.
So let's try to understand how this works. So I'm going to divide this value into the amount that you put in and the profit that you got. So what is the amount that you put in?
10.
So that amount remains the same, right? We are not going to change that amount. So even after 20, at age of 20, it's still 10. What is the profit that you got on the age of on this amount of 10? What is the profit that you got? 10, right? So that doubled. So the profit that you got is 10, right? And at the age of 30, this 10 will still remain the same. But look what happens. This 10 will give you a profit of 10.
Yeah.
Plus this profit already that you got, the profit that you got at age 20 will double, and that 10 will become 20. So 10 plus 20 is 30.
Yeah.
Got it? So now let's have the total. So let's add the amount plus profit total, that's 20, and then this 30 plus 10 becomes 40. One more time. At age 40, this amount becomes 10, and the profit that you get on this amount is 10, plus this earlier profit of 30 will double to 60.
Yeah.
So that's 60 plus 10 is 70, and this 70 plus 10 is 80. Got it?
Yeah. Got it.
One more time. At age 50, the amount you that was originally invested is anyway 10, and this 10 gives you a profit of 10,
Yeah.
and this 70 doubles, giving you
140.
140. And so 140 plus 10 is 150, and this 150 plus 10 will give you 160. So one more time. At age 60, the amount you originally put in was 10, and this 10 gave you a profit of 10, and this 150 doubled, and it became 300. Feeling sleepy? You get it? Are you feeling sleepy?
I get it.
All right. So now let's add that, and it's 320.
Yeah.
All right, and it keeps going. So two things happen here. The amount you put in, that doubles every 10 years,
Yeah.
and the profit that you get every 10 years also doubles.
Yeah.
So that's called compounding for you. Not only does the amount that you put in grows, but the profit that you get also grows at the same rate on
Yeah.
subsequent years. That is the next years.
Yeah.
Is it okay? So now let's plot the age and the value. Let's see what we get. Let's make this again big. So on the x-axis, or the horizontal axis, is
Yeah.
plotted your age.
Yeah.
So you started at age 10, and it goes all the way to age 100.
Yeah.
Is it okay? On the vertical axis, or the y-axis, is the value of your investment.
Yeah.
So we started with just 10 rupees,
Yeah.
and it grew all the way to about 5,000 rupees.
Yeah.
notice that initially, so when we look at it up to age 100, it looks as if the money did not grow much in the initial years, right?
Yeah.
It just remains flat, kind of.
Yeah.
But then it kind of zooms, it just
Yeah.
explodes, right? That's the power of compounding.
Yeah.
That happens because the profit that you get every 10 years keeps doubling and doubling and doubling and doubling,
Yeah.
and it grows and it shoots up that much. All right. So the message here is that if you you stay invested for a long time, you will get a lot more money
Yes.
because of the power of compounding.
Yeah.
So all right. So that's it for this video. So we'll talk more about the power of compounding and more examples with Srikanth. So say bye bye.
Bye.